one above the porch there.
Oh,
that was one huge bedroom, and we had 1, 2, 3. There were, I think, 4 beds.
Oh.
And we tripled up. Like when we were little, you could put 3 in a bed, like 2 this way and 1 across the bottom.
Wow.
And that worked quite well.
So all the kids were in the one bedroom?
Yeah.
In the
and
4?
At the back on the same floor, there was a bedroom that the girls shared, and one that my mom and dad shared.
So there were 3
We did have a living
bedrooms
room
and all
downstairs. I don't recall ever being in it because there was no heat. And in the summertime, you're always out playing.
Yeah.
And that was the roof that you would whip the ball over top
That's the
of?
one. Yeah. Well, that was a back kitchen, like a back. That's where Mom did all the laundry, because the guys would, the older boys, the lucky ones, were able to go and fetch water from near the barn. That's where the well was.
That's where the well was.
And
So
they
there's
brought
no running water.
in for Mom to use for her wringer washer, and they were all Sud Saver in those days. You know, you had the 2 big buckets.
Yeah.
And the rinse water automatically went back into a bucket, and then you sucked the wash water back into the washing machine. So once you had enough water, you could do all the washing, and you can imagine how much washing there was with 10 kids.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and no running water.
Poor grandma
And she
just
didn't
walked.
drive.
And she
She
didn't
couldn't
drive. She
leave.
tried driving once, but piled into one of the trees on the front lawn, and that was the end of her driving career. So, I know.
And there was an outhouse.
And it seems like
It was
the
an
McCormicks-
outhouse, right? Yeah.
He died. Linda owns the farm now.
Oh.
That's
But the mailman, Frank Watson, he always stopped at our place to socialize and have coffee with us. And he owned a grocery store, so Mom ran a tab there. And she would just let him know what she needed. And she could do that on a daily basis because Frank delivered the mail every day. And when it came time to move, she made an arrangement with Frank and said, "I'm out of here," kind of thing. And I want hot and cold running water. And so she told my dad the next time he went out to meet another boat, if we're not here when you get back, the place I'm looking at is at 74 Murray Street. So that's where you'll find us. And so, sure as shoot. And Frank held the mortgage. She needed the money. So Frank held the mortgage on our little house on Murray Street. It was probably $2,000 or $3,000. And
So did he own it, or he
no,
lent
it
her
was
the
just
money?
up for sale.
Oh,
but
okay.
Mom didn't have the money for it.
Yeah.
We didn't have the money for anything. And but somehow that's just another one of the miracles that she pulled off. She just got it all together. The woman was just unbelievable. Honestly, when I think back to what she did, how she did what she did, and all of that, I just shrug my shoulders and think I could never do that.
Yeah.
It's just
Right.
unbelievable. And
those
always
kids.
nice.
Yeah, always nice.
Always nice. You know? Like, I think most of us just figure we were loved to pieces because we used to argue about who got the most. I said, well, I guess we all must have gotten a truckload because if we all think somebody else got the most, then they thought we did. Just piece that together. So,
That's
yeah.
great, yeah.
But
So
a
how
lot of
many-
happy memories. And you know, behind the big brick house here, there was no garage. It was a shed with all kinds of really interesting upfin kind of stuff. You know, you could prowl around the shed and find all kinds of things. You could
Like what?
do. Small implements that we used and whatnot, and whatever farm implements my dad had, not that there were many, a plow and a harrow and whatnot. And then behind it, it's gone now, was a magnificent orchard. Oh my God. Several different types of apple, pears, peaches, a tiny, tiny stream going through. So interesting. And yeah, Mom used to harvest those trees. We had applesauce 12 months of the year.
And did Stewie McTaggart live somewhere nearby, Dad?
No, Stewie, that last intersection you saw, if we had turned right and gone right down to the end, almost at the 401. Okay, that's the routing to the 401, 21. Stewie McTaggart lived down to the left there. Yeah, that was Stewie. Stewie's famous because my brother Harry rescued him from early
Oh,
demise.
rescued him from a demise. He'd
Yeah.
fallen into a ditch or something? Or
Yeah.
creek?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
Martha was in
gosh.
here.
No.
She's